Hello friends, this is Shravan. This is my YouTube channel Civil Engineering by Shravan. To subscribe my channel, click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates. In this video, I will explain you analysis and designing of G+7 building with Diagrid model by using StatPro V8a software. Okay, so Diagrid system is one of the most important and advanced new technology which is useful for designing of earthquake resistant structure. Okay, so in this video, I will explain you analysis and designing of this respected Diagrid building design by using StatPro V8a software. So initially, I will show you the models which are related to some examples of Diagrid system. So select this folder. So this is the example which is related to the Diagrid system. So next one, these are the second example. So this is the third example. This is the fourth example and this is the fifth example. Okay. So I will design this respected Diagrid system which is consisting of regular building. You can apply the same procedure for this respected entire structures. Okay. So these are the examples for Diagrid systems. Okay. So for that, initially we need to go to click on StatPro software. So select your StatPro software here. So select the new project option, give the spacing option and give the file name as dia. Let us take it as Diagrid. Okay, so diag. Save your file location and select the length units will be in meter as well as force units will be in kilonewton. Click on next button, click on finish button. So now the model is open here like this, which is consisting of 10 number of grids in horizontal direction and 10 number of grids in vertical direction. Okay. So initially we need to model the G+7 story building. For this respected G+7 story building, just I am assuming the length of the building which is consisting of 18 meter and width of the building I am assuming it as 18 meter. So for that, initially go to geometry, click on run structure wizard option here. So select the frame models option, select the bay frame option. So initially I am assuming the length of the building will be consisting of 18 and height of the building 7 multiplied by 3 which is equals to 21. Let us consider, and width of the building is 18 and just I am assuming number of bays along length direction are 6, number of bays along height direction are 7, number of bays along width direction are 6. Click on apply button. Now you can see this is my G+7 building. So we need to improve the Diagrids for this respective structure. So for that, initially we need to close this, click on S button, click on OK. Now the model was imported to the StatPro software here like this. So after that we have to hide this respected grid lines. So click on hide snap node beam. So after that we have to make this model to Diagrid system. So to make the model to the Diagrid system, initially we need to delete all the corner columns from first story to 7th story. So for that, initially we need to select the front view option, select the cut section command, click on selective view option, click on OK. So here I am cutting the first story to 7th story for this respective structure. So after that, select the top view. So here I am selecting all the column sections by using selection of single method. So here we have to select all the corner columns which is related to this respected G+7 structure. So after that we have to click on 3D view. Now all the corner columns are selected for this respected building. So click on delete option, click on S button. Now all the columns are deleted for this respective structure here. Okay. So after that we have to select the whole structure command. Now you can see all the column sections will be exist for the ground story section, but the column sections which is related to the corner from first story to the 7th story are eliminated here. Now we have to select the top view here. So initially we need to click on the cut section command, click on selective view, click on OK. So here we have to cut this front view for this respected section. Now we have to make the Diagrids for this respected model. Okay. So for that, initially we need to select the add beam command option. So here we have to select this respected option here. So we have to connect this respected building section with the help of Diagrids like this. Okay. So we have to connect the Diagrids at the first story initially. So after drawing the Diagrids, we have to select all the Diagrids. So here I am selecting all the Diagrids here. So go to click on transitional repeat which is in Y direction. We need this respected Diagrids which is having number of steps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and each step will be consisting of 3 meter length. Click on OK. So now you can see all the Diagrids are copied from this respected first story to the remaining section. So after that, again we have to click on this respected whole structure command, display whole structure command. So again we have to select the top view. Again in the same way we have to select the cut section command, selective view option, click on OK. Again I am cutting the back side view for this respected model here like this. Now we have to make the Diagrids again for this. Now click on add beam. We have to add the beam sections at the first story for this respected structure here like this. Go to transitional repeat in y direction. Number of steps will be consisting of 5 steps and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. Now we can see the diagrids are modeled for the backside view for this respective structure. Again we have to select the whole structure command. Select the top view. Again we have to select the cut section command. Click on select to view option. Click on OK. Again we have to cut this respective left hand side section. We have to make the diagrids in the similar procedure. Again we have to select this all the members at the first story. Go to transitional repeats which is in y direction condition and number of steps will be equal to 5 and each step will be consisting of 3 in y direction. Click on OK. So after that we have to click on whole structure command here. Now we have to select the top view again. Again go to cut section command, select to view, click on OK. So here we have to cut the right hand side section view for this respected model here. Again we have to rotate this section. Again select the beam sections. Again we have to add the diagrids here. Now we have to select all the diagrids at the first story. Go to transitional repeat in y direction. Number of steps are 5 here and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. Now it will copy your diagrids to the remaining stories. So click on whole structure command. So after modeling this diagrids, we need to assign the plate section for this respected building. So initially we need to select the front view here. So go to cut section command, click on select to view, click on OK. So here we have to cut the ground story here. Now we have to select the add 4 node plate option, select first point, select second point, select third point, select fourth point. Again we have to select the plate cursor, select this plate, go to transitional repeat. We have to copy these plates to the x direction, 5 numbers and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Again in the same way we have to select all the plates, again transitional repeat which is in z direction condition. Number of steps are 5 and each step will be consisting of 3. So after that again we have to click on whole structure command. Now we have to select the plate cursor, we have to select all the plates. We have to copy this respected place to the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. So select y direction and number of steps will be of 6 and each step will be consisting of 3 meters. So it will copy your respected plate section to the remaining 6 steps. Okay. So after that we have to assign the properties for this respected diagrid building. Okay. Now I was modeled this respected diagrid building. Now we have to assign the properties. Select the general option. Select the property, click on define option, select the rectangular section. So here I am taking 0.23 cross 0.5 is the column size. Again I am assuming 0.23 cross 0.35 is the beam size. Click on add button. Again I am adding diagrid section which is consisting of 0.3 cross 0.3. Click on add. So after that click on close option. So thickness option, just I am assuming plate thickness will be consisting of 150 mm. Click on add, close. So after that we have to select this respected column section property. We have to select beams parallel to y axis. So we have to click on assign to selected beams option, assign yes. So after that we have to select the beam cross section which is related to your 0.23 cross 0.35. Go to select option, you have to assign to the respected beams which are parallel to x condition. Again we have to select the beams parallel to z condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Now we have to select the plate thickness by using assign to view option, assign yes option. So after that we have to assign the properties which is related to the diagrid building system. So before assigning the properties for the respected diagrid building system, we have to divide the groups for this respected model. Okay. So go to select tools option here, click on create. Go to select tools option here, click on create new group option. So initially we need to give the name here, group name. So just I am taking it as dia. So select the type as beam sections. Go to select option here, click on OK option. So after that we have to select the beams by missing attribute. So go to select, we have to select by missing attribute, missing property. So it will select all the properties which are related to the diagrid model. So click on assign to selected geometry option, associate here. So it will assign your diagrid models here like this. So after that we have to click on assign to selected beams option, assign yes option. So after that we have to assign the supports here, select the supports, click on create, add your fixed support, select your support to with the help of front view option. We have to select all the node points at the base. Select to assign to selected nodes, assign yes option. So it will assign your respected properties and supports for this respected model. Now we have to see this model in rendering view. So for that, click on 3D rendering view option here. So select this 3D rendering view option. So this is the diagrid building which is consisting of G plus 7-story structure. So which is consisting of 0.23 cross 0.5 is the column size, 0.23 cross 0.35 is the beam size, and slab thickness will be consisting of 150 mm and diagrid system will be consisting of 300 mm cross 300 mm. Okay. So this is the properties for this respected diagrid system. Okay. So after modeling process completed, we have to assign the load cases for this respective structure. So select modeling option, select general option, select the loads and definitions option. So for this respected building of diagrid system, just I am assuming load cases will be consisting of dead loading condition, live loading condition, seismic loading condition and wind loading condition. So before assigning the load cases, we have to define the loads. So select this loads, select seismic definition, click on add. Initially I am selecting the IS code which is related to the 1893-2002 code. Click on the generate option. So it will load your respected IS 1893 parameters table here like this. So here I am selecting the zone which is having high seismic zone and 0.36 is the seismic coefficient factor, and response reduction factor I am taking it as 5. And for important building, why? Because this is important building for diagrid system. So I am selecting medium soil condition with the damping ratio as 0.05. Click on generate option. So it will add your properties here. Click on add button. Now I am adding the self weight as 1. Again we have to select the member weight which is related to the uniform load. So we have to calculate the intensity of the beam dead load by using dimensions. So here we have to take the 0.23 cross 0.5 is the dimensions of the beam. We have to multiply with 25. So it will give the intensity of 2.875 here. So here we have to give the value of 2.875. Click on add button, close option. Now I am selecting 2.875. We have to select beams parallel to X condition. Again we have to select beams parallel to Z condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again we have to define the wind loading definition. Select wind definitions, add button. Select type 1 wind 1, add, close. Select type 1 wind 1, add button. So here we have to give the intensity as per the calculations of 875 part 3 code. So randomly just I am assuming 1.5 is the intensity which is acting at a distance of 21. Again I am taking 1.2 is the intensity which is acting at 18. Again I am taking 1 intensity which is acting at a distance of 12. 0.5 intensity which is acting at a distance of 16. Click on add button. Now we have to add the exposure as 1, add button, close option. Select exposure 1 by using assign to view option, assign yes. So after that we have to define the load case details. Select load case details option, click on add. Initially we need to define the seismic load which is related to the earthquake load. In X condition, add button. Again I am selecting earthquake load which is in Z condition, add it. Now I am selecting the wind load here and title as deb X, add it. Again I am selecting wind load which is in Z direction condition. Now I am selecting the dead loading condition, select it as DL, add. Again I am selecting the live loading condition, select LL, add button, close option. Now I am selecting earthquake load which is in X direction condition, add it. Now here we have to select the seismic loading condition which is in X condition with the factor 1, add button, close option. Now I am selecting earthquake load which is in Z direction. Select seismic with Z1, add, close. Select wind X, add button. So here we have to select the wind load which is in X condition with the factor 1, add button. Again I am adding the opposite direction wind load, close option. Now I am selecting the wind load in Z direction condition, add button. Select the wind load here which is in Z condition with the factor 1, add it. Again I am selecting the factor as -1, add button, close option. In the same way we have to select dead load here, add button. Select the self weight here, add it. Again I am selecting the live load, click on add button. So here we have to select the floor load which is having, let us consider intensity as 3.5. So here we have to select the maximum range which is related to the first slab height and last slab height. First slab height is 3 meter and last slab height is 21 meter as per the height of the building. Add it, close option. Select the self weight, assign to view, assign yes. Now we have to define the load combinations here. Select load cases and details, add option. Select auto load combination here. We have to generate the load combinations as per the Indian standard system. Select the code as IS code here. Click on generate loads here. Click on add, close option. So after that we have to see these respected results which is related to the analysis. So before that we have to go to analysis and print, add your no print option, close option, go to analyze option, run analysis, save it. So here we have to check for the zero errors for this respected model. So here my model is checking for the zero errors. Now the model is observed with zero errors. Go to post processing mode, click on done option, apply your load cases, click on OK. So this is the deflection of the building due to presence of the dead loading condition for diaphragm system. The building is deflecting downward direction here. Again I am selecting earthquake load in X direction condition and earthquake load in Z direction condition, wind load X, wind load Z. So after that select the beam here, select the Fy value, deselect Mz value. So this is the shear force diagram for this respective structure with the diagrid system. Again I am selecting Mz value. So this is the bending moment diagram for this respective structure with the diagrid model. Again I am selecting plate here. Apply your stress type as absolute pressure, apply OK. So this is the absolute pressure for this respective structure due to presence of dead load, live load condition, earthquake load X, earthquake load Z, wind X, wind Z values. So after that we have to see the animation. Click on the animation, click on deflection option, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the deflection due to presence of wind X direction. So earthquake X, earthquake Z and dead loading condition and live loading condition. So after analysis process completed, we have to design this respected diagrid building system. So for that select modeling initially, click on design initially, again select the concrete frame design here. So in this we have to select the IS code, IS 456 code. Initially we need to select the parameters, deselect all parameters, select compressive strength here. Select yield strength of shear reinforcement, maximum main, maximum secondary. Click on OK. Again we have to click on define parameters. For this respective structure, just I am assuming grade of concrete is M40 grade, grade of steel is 600 grade steel, 600,000. Click on add. Again I am selecting Fy section, just I am taking it as 600,000. Click on add. Again I am selecting maximum main. Let us consider it as 20 mm bars, add it. Again I am selecting maximum section reinforcement 16 mm, add button, close option. Select the commands here, select design beam, we have to select add button, design column, command add it. Again I am selecting design slab element command, add it. Again I am selecting takeoff command, add button, close option. Now we have to assign this respected question marks. Select FC by using assign to view, assign yes. Again I am selecting Fy main by using assign to view, assign yes option. Again I am selecting section reinforcement by using assign to view, assign yes option. Now I am selecting maximum main by using assign to view, assign yes. Maximum secondary, assign to view, assign yes option. Now we have to assign the design beam commands. So initially we need to select the diagrid system and beam sections which is related to the beam design results. So initially we have to select by group name, select by diagrids. So after that we have to select beams parallel to X condition. Again we have to select beams parallel to Z condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again I am selecting design column command. So go to select option, beams parallel to Y condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Select design element by using assign to view, assign yes option. So after that go to analysis and print, add your no print option, close option, go to analyze option, run analysis, save it. So here we have to check for the zero errors for this respected model. So here my model is checking for the zero errors. So here my model is observed with zero errors. Go to post processing mode, click on done option, select the beam here, deselect the bending moment diagram, select any one of the beam here. Select this, double click on it, click on concrete design. So this is the concrete design results which is consisting of 8 bars of 12 mm dia, 269 center to center distance, and bottom reinforcement will be consisting of 8 bars of 10 mm dia, 30 center to center distance, and stirrups will be consisting of 16 number which is 8 mm bars, center to center distance is 125 mm square. Again we have to select the column design results. So here I am selecting this respected column here, vertical member. So double click on it, click on concrete design. So this is the concrete design which is consisting of 12 bars which is having 12 numbers and 12 mm is the diameter, and ST percentage is 1.18 and ST requirement is 920 mm square. So after that we have to check the reinforcement values which is related to the diagrid. Select this. Click on concrete design. So this is the diagrid reinforcement system, which is consisting of 8 bars of 10 mm dia, 2 center to center distance, and the bottom reinforcement is also consisting of 8 bars of 10 mm dia, 30 center to center distance, and 16 number of stirrups, 8 center to center distance. So after that, we have to check the output file. Select the start output file option. So it will load your start output file option here like this. So it will be consisting of each and individual calculation sheet for the respected members of diagrid, beams and calculation part, which is related to the column sections here like this. Okay. This is the process analysis and designing of diagrid building, which is of G+7 by using StatPro V8i software. Thank you.